What is good, football world? It's your boy, Matthew Koman, back representing the Cannon Sports team. Today, our travels and adventures bring us down to Laguna Beach High School. We are going to shine some light on Jackson Kollock. Right now, they're sitting at a cool 5-1, coming off of a 2022 CIF Southern Section Championship. I got Jackson Kollock, class of 2025. Let's dive into why do you play quarterback? What do you love about quarterback and why?
I first started playing because my dad didn't want me getting hurt, and he thought it was the safest position. And I just really fell in love with the leadership that you have to have at the position, and just being the commander of the field and having all that pressure on you and having to perform.
Okay, let's dive in. Let's unpack the word leadership a little bit. How do you define leadership? How are you a leader outside of just the field?
Outside of just the field, you have to be a leader in the classroom, on the streets, wherever you are. It's a 24/7 job, not getting into trouble, just staying with the right group. That's a big part of it. Is you just have to carry yourself with a different presence just by knowing that you're always being watched and always have to be on your game. There's no such thing as slacking off. You always got to be 100%, 24/7.
Okay. We've got some kids in the audience, you know, we've got some kids out here. Let's help them understand some of the other skills that you have outside of, obviously, you know, we can throw the ball, we can run around, we can understand offensive concepts, but what are some other things you do that help you prepare to perform on Friday nights?
Just knowing my personnel and know what guys need, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, how to show off those strengths. And just when guys are down, knowing how to pick them up, or if they're not focused, how to focus them up.
Okay, what about for you individually? What are some things you do, you know, maybe it's at home, maybe it's throughout your school day, to sharpen your focus so that you can stay, you know, laser sharp on Friday nights?
I always start with like a good healthy breakfast, eggs, toast, stuff like that. I'm always just trying to focus up, stay dialed in, go through things in my head, watch a little bit of film before the game. I watch some of my highlights before games just to know like I can do this. I've done it before. You're
coming off of a CIF championship season. You guys are sitting, what, at 5-1 right now?
Yes, sir. 5-1.
So what's the team goals this year?
State championship.
Okay.
We've never done that in our school history, and that's the goal this year. It's our first ever state championship.
Love that, man. Say it on camera. Let them feel you. I love that. Think about individual goals. Is that a part of your preparation?
I mean, it's awesome getting the individual goals, but the biggest thing for me is just getting that state championship. And if individual goals come with it, awesome. If not, if we succeed our main goal, I'll be more than happy.
You know, what does it mean to potentially grow up and play football at Laguna Beach High School? What are some qualities that they need to be a part of this culture?
Really just being focused on what you want and staying out of all the chaos, doing the right thing, not getting into trouble.
You know, how do you prepare mentally, emotionally, even dare I say spiritually?
Meditating has really helped before games. Just getting locked in, having my headphones on before games, knowing my job, just closing my eyes before every kickoff, go through the first drive in my head, breathe, focus on that.
Love that, a little meditation, a little visualization, a little breathing. That's powerful, man. Adversity, like what happens when you know, miss a read or throw a pick or throw a bad ball or fumble or somebody misses an assignment? How do you react? How do you respond? What's your communication skills when something doesn't go right?
Well, if it's something that goes wrong with the receivers, I'd like to try and pick them up, but my parents like to say have the mind of a goldfish, which is just forget it, it's in the past, move on to the next play, be in the now. What's the tip of the spear lesson that your parents gave you throughout your childhood that you keep with you, you know, as a football player and as a young man? Doing the little things, even the stuff that you don't think matters, like, I don't know, maybe getting like an extra hour of sleep instead of being on your phone, or taking a cold bath or something like that. Just doing the little things that you wouldn't think would make a difference, but those add up. And
I lastly, I think, have to ask you if you're down for a little challenge.
Always.
We'll throw 20 balls, a couple different yard lines. If I hit the goalpost more times than you get to gather your 10 best guys and come play my sport. Is that a fair deal?
Team handball?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's your stakes?
Sugar donut.
Oh my God, you remember the sugar donut.
I remember the sugar donut.
Wow, dude, I was hoping you would say basketball or something. That's been a running thing, but okay. Okay, that's fair. As long as you're there at the beach.
I will be there, coach. I have to be.
Okay, so part of your stakes, I'll sugar donut happily, and you can put me through the work, but then we play beach handball. Now I'm negotiating.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I love that game.
Great. So it's a win-win for me. All right, brother. Thanks for your time, man. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too.